Hey, so we're back from covering the Balloon Fest in Pine Top Lakeside, and time for the community shouts. A lot of fun. Let's do this. Hey, it's time for the Arizona White Mountain Podcast Community Shout. We're hanging out here post Balloon Fest, and boy, am I tired. But I get up every morning at 4:30 now, so hopefully that wanes in about a week. Speaking of events, you know, we've kicked it all off. It started with the car show at the beginning of June, and we've gone through Balloon Fest. And coming up next, you know, we got a couple cool things. One of them, of course, during the next couple weekends is Medieval Mayhem. And finally, you get to be at Frontier Field.
Aye, we've only been planning it for 3 years.
Right. So we, hey, we're going to do it. Oh no, COVID. Oh no, COVID. Oh no, boom.
Right. Yes, we were supposed to be there in 2020, and so yeah, I guess it's 2 years. Feels like 40, but.
And I didn't introduce. This is Lady
Bronwyn Hawk.
Bronwyn. Okay,
Yes.
Bronwyn. I did it right.
Braun.
Oh, there you go.
Win.
Cool. So tell us what's happening.
Lots and lots this year. We have got more entertainment this year, more stage entertainment. We are bringing in a gentleman by the name of Scott Jeffers, who is a world traveler and composer of music, and he is going to be performing each day for a 1 hour show, and then Saturday night he's going to be performing a 2 hour special engagement concert. Those tickets are separate. And we also have the Harp Twins. The Harp Twins are two lovely ladies who play an electric harp. They do covers for Billy Idol's White Wedding, the Star Wars theme. It's things that you would never think would be played on a harp. They play on a harp. Joining them are another set of twins called the Wolfgang Twins, who are more metal type drummers.
Nice.
And so they'll be doing a couple of shows a day, Saturday and Sunday. They are driving in from Alaska, so they can't be here on Friday. What else do we have? We have the Live Steel Fighters. We're going to have some fun entertainment in the Fighting Eric this year. One of those things we're going to be doing is a knighting ceremony.
Knighting.
So
nice.
If you want your lad or lass knighted, our king will be doing that. And it does require advanced ticket purchase because we customize the proclamation with each child's name. So that will be going on. And our belly dancers are back. Our 3 guys and a bunch of drums are back. Campagna Phoenicia is back, the lady who does the silk aerial act. She's coming back. Who else? I know I'm forgetting somebody, but I can never remember who I forgot. So, yes, and of course we've got food, and we've got our live steel fighting. Saturday is the Royal Rumble, which is a fight to last man stand. Well, I should say last night standing. It's not always a man. And there will be prizes for that. They fight for honor, glory, and prizes.
Very good.
Friday, of course, is our Da Vinci Day. So kids get in free with paid adults.
There you go.
From 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. And they will have a treasure map. And they go around and they learn different lessons from some of our vendors and our nonprofits, like our fighters, our Greyhound Guild. And they learn about life in the past. And they get signed off once they get their little lesson. And then they turn in their maps, and we give them pirate coins to go spend with our vendors. So they get a chance to reap the rewards of learning a little bit while they're on summer break.
Very good.
We don't want the minds going completely empty. But yes, all the details are at azmayhem.com.
There's your website.
And it all goes to benefit Mountain of Hope Scholarship Foundation, which our program is designed to provide gap scholarships that help pay for expenses other than tuition.
Very good.
Associated with post-secondary education.
Awesome. So go check out that website, and of course we're going to have her again next week and talk about some other things that go on right before the event. So buy your tickets early, get your kids knighted. That'll be awesome. So thank you very much for your time today.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, still hanging out here, and now I've got with me, and it's always confusing. I don't know if it's Linda or Lucille, but I think she's Linda today.
It's Linda today.
Linda, how are you
Linda
doing?
today, which is my name.
Oh.
Beautiful today in Spanish.
Oh,
That's what it means.
How about that?
It's frightening.
So now we're not talking about Looney Tunes.
No, we're not talking about Looney
Okay,
Tunes.
cool.
We're talking
So
about,
don't be confused. What are we talking about?
We're talking about an extraordinary film that is being offered at Unity of the White Mountains.
Cool.
And that address is 257 Woodland Road. I know how to get there, but I forget the address.
We all don't know that.
So this film is on Wednesday, July the 6th at 6:30 p.m. And I'm going to read a little bit about what the film is about. And this is from Barb Davis, who is the creator of this film. She is an extraordinary local filmmaker, naturalist, environmentalist, who does these amazing films. So I want to read you just a little bitty bit. It's a 3-part evening. First film is 30 minutes on the Sonoran Desert with birds in particular. Second, a short reading from my upcoming book about a short reading about the painted desert with a few slides. Then the third part is back to the mountain with a short film of backyard nature with music composed by Shari Klein, who is an extraordinary pianist.
Awesome.
This film will be shown on that date, July 6th at 6:30 p.m. The tickets are $20 for adults and $7 for children. And I have encouraged Barb to send this to L.A., where I have some contacts, because this film is so good.
Very cool.
And beautiful and filled with heart and beauty. So I invite you to come.
Well, there you go.
Thank you,
Awesome.
Rob.
So come on out there to Unity of the White Mountains, and we'll put the website up as well. Can people? How do they buy the tickets? They buy
You
them
can
online?
buy them right then. You can use your
then,
credit
okay.
card. And this is a fundraiser for the church.
Very good.
I wanted
Awesome.
to declare that. Yes.
Well, thank you very much for your time
Thank
today.
you. Thank you.
Still hanging out here in the studio, and now I've got with me Grace Payne with the City of Sholo.
Hi.
Hey, so what's your official title?
It is Communications Manager.
Communications Manager. Awesome.
Thank you.
So we're going to talk about, of course, what's coming up, the 4th of July, and I've been
Yes.
making the joke that it's a weekend, even though it's on Monday, right?
Yep, on the 4th.
And Sholo has this unique thing where they actually always, unless it's Sunday, they do it on the 4th.
That's right.
So it's
That's
going to be, not to confuse you with, everybody else is going to do it some other time. And it confuses us all. like,
That's
all the time.
It does. But
So what's happening?
we are proud of the program we're putting together. You know, same as years before, because like I said, we're proud of what we do for the community, but it's going to be on the 4th. We have the parade. As of this morning, I just heard that we're pushing over 100 entries.
Wow.
Yeah. Which is
Yeah, and Shola's really cool. It's like they line up the chairs like the night before, and you'll see the tents without the tops on them, and everybody
Yeah.
leaves it sit there.
Yep.
And just be respectful of other people's property when you're doing that. I've seen some little ruffling of feathers, but
Yeah.
otherwise it's cool.
absolutely.
So you've got that's going on, and then when does it start?
It starts at 9.
Okay,
Yep. So, and the theme this year is America, Sweet Land of Liberty.
sweet.
Yeah, which I really think speaks to the community spirit. Like you said, people lining up chairs, and it gives you that community feel of how excited people are for what's happening on the mountain.
Yes.
And that's great. So the parade and the wet zone and Freedom Fest, of course, which is going to be awesome. We're really encouraging folks to call the Aquatic Center, stop by the Aquatic Center and buy wristbands.
Okay.
Because if you have kiddos along with you, then if you pre-purchase your wristband, then you can get unlimited rides all day.
Wow, pretty cool. Awesome. Now, one thing I want to point out is parade starts at 9. They close the roads
Yes.
at when?
Oh gosh, I think the drop dead is at 8:30.
Yeah.
There tends to be a hair of wiggle room in there, and really that depends on, we get entries with horses, with animals, with vintage vehicles. And
Yes.
so, the lining of folks up can be kind of tricky, especially when you have animals in the mix. So we allow staff, to have a little grace period in there so we don't upset animals and everything lines up.
Yeah, just remember, Wolford is your cut across.
Yep.
And, plan accordingly. Kids.
Yes.
animals, things like that are going to be out there. So both in the daytime and then in the evening as
Yes,
well. If you're going over
absolutely.
near the Freedom Fest, you want to just make sure you take it easy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Take it slow. It's a beautiful day. Just enjoy it. And you're exactly right. We got kiddos running around. So we just ask everyone to have caution for each
And
other.
What's the cost on the wristbands? Do you know that?
I believe that it's $5.
Okay. So, and you can get those at Aquatic Center.
Yep.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So anything else that we should know about 4th of July?
Just please come out and support the community. We always have so many people who show up, the bands, the floats. It's going to be awesome. And we want people to enjoy.
Thank you once again, Grace Payton.
Thank you.
With the City of Show. No restaurants this week because, well, we're just plain old tuckered out. Anyways, so we'll see you next week. Get ready for the 4th of July. Have fun and all that kind of stuff. Be safe out there. And like I always say, if I don't see you around town, I'll catch you right here on the web.